way from Honolulu. I'm on a balcony. Let me know that you can hear me and see me, and let me know about the noise level. I'm like right in the middle of everything and it is quite noisy, but I thought it would be fun to do this live stream from our balcony. And if it doesn't work, I can always take you guys inside, but let's see what you guys are saying. I've got an important message, some exciting announcements, lots going on. Okay, awesome. Good. How's the noise level? Awesome. Hi, hello everyone. Hello, hello. I know this isn't like the best lighting because I'm backlit, but I had to show you guys this awesome balcony. Is that better lighting? I'm not sure what's better, but we will just go with it. Lovely to see you, can hear you and see you, no problems. Awesome. Great. Okay, good, good, good. So today we're talking about container work, normalizing what you get to have. I have had the biggest container expansions in the last month. I would say my life has been just completely like rebirth. And so I have a lot to say on this topic, and I thought I would come on here and do it with you live. Awesome. Okay. So one of the biggest things I want to share with you is that when we are doing something for the first time, when it's new, we have a very like wobbly energy with it, right? Like it's like, oh my God, do I really get to have it? And I've made this mistake in the past where I came across like as a hungry ghost, almost like not trusting that I get to have it, or like being overly controlling about how it gets to manifest. And it is only when I've had to brutally let that go, being honest with myself and like just letting that go completely, is when things started happening really, really fast. I know I keep messing with the lighting, but let me know how the lighting is for you guys. I have like 50 million settings on this, so right? And so recently I completely like went into a deeper surrender, and I've been doing this every year. I've been horrible at it at certain years because of my history of being a self-aware Barbie and controlling everything and being an independent woman. So it hasn't always come easily to me, like I will be honest with you, but as I go deeper into surrender and letting go of how something manifests, my manifestations actually like speed up at almost the lightning speeds, and it's almost like they stack on each other. So let me give you an example. You guys know that manifesting the Mexican my Mexican vacation that I went on, I don't even remember when that was now, it feels like I'm like not in human time anymore, was a big deal because I mean I've been to Mexico a bazillion times, but my husband was very nervous about you know, COVID and traveling with the kids and all that stuff. So that took like a lot of like surrender, and it happened very fast. While I was in Mexico, I manifested my first ever solo travel trip, which is this Hawaii trip. I had made a promise to myself as a teenager that I was going to come to Hawaii and do a solo trip. And so that happened very fast after that. The night before I was supposed to travel to Honolulu, my husband comes up and he's showing me on the phone these mansions that he wants. Like he's looking at like these, like we already have a pretty gorgeous, amazing house that I love. We've been in this house for 10 years, but like he wants to upgrade the house, and he's showing me properties that are like right out of my dream life. Like the night before, I was so excited I couldn't sleep. The minute that I land over here, it was an 8.5-hour flight, one of the most amazing flights of my life. Right when I land, I'm calling him from my car, and he's like, I just booked it's like a 12 city slash, I think it's like 5 different countries, European trip for us. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been wanting that. Like I've been manifesting that. And all the countries that he chose are literally from my vision board. Like you would think that like he like looked at it and planned the thing, except he doesn't even know that I put this stuff in my journal, right? My son was like, Mom, he was doing this. He's like, Mom, we were on FaceTime yesterday. He's like, Mom, whatever you're having and whatever you're doing, I want some of that, which my kids are amazing manifestors as well. So that's what I mean of like completely surrendering on how it's going to be and normalizing what you get to have. I was taking a bath last night, and I do this bath ritual that's like really important for my manifestation. In the last 18 months, I do this bath ritual where I find myself quantum jumping while taking the bath. The location of the bath changes. Like it went from my home to Mexico to Hawaii, like it changes, but it's just this really amazing technique, and I actually will be teaching that to you guys on April 18th inside of the Femme container course. By the way, guys, I've been having a $112 discount on my relaunch of the Femme container course, and I was gonna come on and live stream yesterday, and I didn't get a chance, so I've extended it for another 24 hours. It actually ended earlier today, but I've extended that code for you, and you don't need a code. It's like automatically applied, the discount. So I would highly recommend that if you guys are wanting to expand your container and really learn this container work, the Femme Fortune course is amazing. It already has like my exclusive container formula. Like this is something that I've divinely downloaded. You will not find this anywhere else. It's exclusive to me. In fact, if you find it anywhere else, they've taken it from me and are teaching it. So that's in there. And also on April 18th, I'm adding a completely new play shop inside. I don't like the word work. Play shop inside of that course called the Preparing for Prosperity Play Shop. So that's happening on April 18th. And if you sign up within the next 24 hours, you get $112 off. Also, another exciting announcement before I take questions is that I have my dates for Lisbon. I know, I can't believe it. So many of you have already signed up. I emailed out everyone yesterday. So Lisbon intensive called Goddess of Gold is happening on April 6th. I know, so many manifestations. It's like I'm layering manifestations on manifestations. So if you want to sign up for Lisbon and you're not on my email list, then you didn't get the payment link, you can email my team. The email is theuniverseguru@gmail.com, and it is listed in the description box. Sandra said, Mina, you have been such a blessing for me. Thank you so much, from Oklahoma. Hi, Sandra. May 6th. Yes, I don't know what I said, but it's happening. May 6th is Lisbon. Yes, sorry about that. Yes, I am in Hawaii. I'm in Honolulu. Which countries will you be in Europe? Oh my God, everywhere. So many. Portugal, Spain, Italy, France, Croatia. Like some I've never even like heard of, and like some that are like right out of my the cities right out of my my vision board. I'm super excited. My husband planned this trip completely on his own, like total surprise. So I'm just like, this is this gets to be Mina Irfan's new normal. That while she's on one manifestation, one trip, another thing just gets to manifest. Like this is me normalizing my next level. So yes, I'm super excited. I just found you in the last couple of days and I'm loving your work. You're saving lives out here in these streets. Girl, thank you so much, Angela. I appreciate you, babe. Thank you. I am in Finland. Come here. We will be happy to see you. Hi, Nahid. I will have to see what I could do. I have completely given up on I used to be a control freak. I used to be a self-aware Barbie, right? And so when my husband would surprise me about these kind of things, like trips or things, I would try to micromanage or control the surprises. And after he would tell me, I'd be like, did you do this? Did you do this? Right? You know what I mean? And I am not at that level anymore. So I try to completely let him do the thing. The resorts that he's booked, everything is just on point. It's out of my dream. And this is not just a manifestation for me. It's also a manifestation for Irfan, because this is every time I up level, it's like he up levels and my children up level. So this is huge. This is huge. And Some of you guys that are just finding me now, like, you know, maybe you saw us on the Dave Ramsey show and you know about us, you know, being multimillionaires and things like that. But the truth is, I'm just a little girl from Chicago, right? Like, I grew up in like very inconsistent situations. There were times where we were homeless, and there were times where we had a lot of money. Like, there was just a lot of inconsistency in my childhood. I'm a victim of childhood sexual abuse. I have been raped. I have experienced a lot of trauma in my life too. So to be here now and like normalizing it, like, it hasn't been easy for me. Okay, so like, um, you know, I can sit here and like pretend like this is normal for me, and like, yes, of course I get to have this, and like, yes, I do that work. But the truth is that there is still very much a little girl inside of me that says, like, is this really your life? Like, do you get to live in luxury hotels and fly first class and have, you know, $100,000 shopping sprees and like be romanced and loved and like have everything? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's still a part of me that I have to work through at every new level. So I'm just being honest with you. I'm keeping it real. Like, I can pretend like I'm some old money, or like, I'm not. Okay, I'm a child of immigrants. My parents were very much in fight or flight. Like, I've had to really call this and manifest it. I've had to do the inner work. So I'm just being real. I know a lot of people glamorize old money. I'm not old money. I'm new money, and I'm freaking proud of it. Oh my God, Kabibi, I can't believe you're saying that. Thank you, babe. So, Kabibi, you just reminded me. I must acknowledge this. Okay, so I'm here in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm gonna start crying. I don't want to mess up my makeup. Tomorrow, April 6th, I'm teaching the Goddess of Riches Intensive. And tomorrow would have been my mother's 62nd birthday. She was taken way too soon from us. This woman committed her entire life to empowering women, and money was one of her favorite topics around empowerment for money. So to be able to be in Honolulu, Hawaii, living in luxury, being the first multimillionaire in my family, breaking generational curses, living her legacy, and teaching 8 amazing women who are joining me tomorrow for this event on my mother's 62nd birthday. I just cannot tell you how surreal it feels. I cannot tell you how I've been very emotional. I feel like I broke through generations and generations of curses, and to have been made it here, and like to be empowered enough to empower another woman, even if it's just one woman. You know, thousands of women credit my work to their inner journey and their ascension, and I'm so proud of that. But even if it's impacted one woman, like, I know my mother would be so proud of me. I know she would be so proud of me. So thank you so much for saying that, Kabibi. I just want to really honor my mother's legacy, and my entire work stands for what she stood for. Losing a mom is really hard as a woman. You helped raise me to the level I needed. Thank you, Sonia. I love you, babe. I love you. What is one of your favorite affirmations to attack wealth, please? I would say I am rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm wealthy. I'm wealthy. Wealth says affirmations about me. I say a lot of affirmations. So when you ask me for one, I'm sorry, I'll start giving you 1,000. But I am an affirmation girl. Celebrating you as you walk your little Mina through every portal with you. The healing you are creating is sending out ripples to everyone who is where you were, calling them into abundance. Thank you, babe. I really appreciate you, girlfriend. I grew up not having very many friends because we moved a lot. And like I said, I had inconsistent childhood. And I was bullied a lot. I never felt like I belonged. But now I have fucking sisters on every city, in every country, on every continent, in this whole entire planet. So like, look at that generational curse broken, right? Like, I can literally like put one call to action out there, and I've got women all over the world that would like open up their doors and their hearts to me. And like, that just makes me like, I feel like collectively We have broken through the sisterhood wound. In fact, tomorrow I'm doing a very powerful sisterhood wound exercise with the 8 women that are joining me, and oh, it gives me chills. I know it's going to be emotional. I honestly believe that this sisterhood exercise will break through the entire collective consciousness, like on multiple planets of like trauma and sisterhood wounds. So it's that powerful, and we're doing it tomorrow. So yes, don't wear waterproof mascara, okay? I make money in my sleep. I wake up to multiple sales. Everything I touch turns to gold. Girl, you just said some of my favorite ones. I love it. Yes. I have been trying to have a baby and have been led to your channel. I think it's a sign to up my feminine energy. Girl, yes. You know, in the first module of the hypnotic sex course, there's a woman that was dealing with infertility. By the way, she has a toddler now. So there's thousands of women that have come to this work and really had breakthroughs in their love life, in their romance, babies, parenting, health. I mean, what area of your life does inner work not impact, right? You have definitely impacted my life. Thank you for your beautiful content. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate you, babe. My new business is doing so well. Can't wait to send you some products. Tyra, girl, yes. I've got a P.O. box that is listed on my About Me page on YouTube. So, girl, yes, send it over. Will you do the sisterhood exercise again? Yes, so that sisterhood exercise is in the Physics of Femininity course that you can buy digitally, and it is so powerful. It has shook me to my core and broken through a lot of sisterhood trauma and witch wounds that I had, probably from even past lifetimes that were playing out on this lifetime. It's so powerful that I actually plan on doing it at every intensive that I can squeeze it in. So I'm going to do it at Rich Babe in June. By the way, you can sign up for that. The description box has a link. I will probably be doing it in Lisbon as well. Let me know for those of you guys that have already signed up for Lisbon. Hey Lisbon girls, if you want me to do that. I think that doing it in person will probably shake the planet. Like, it will change the electromagnetic field of the planet. It's that powerful. I have chills every time I think about this exercise. You talked about your mom spending money and then manifesting more money. This is how I manifest, and it scares me. Kimberly, yes. I think my mother did it from a really wounded place. She didn't have a good masculine container for money. So she did it in a wounded way. It did work for her, but it burned her out. And that's why she got cancer and she was gone. I do use her technique now. I've been very scared of using it because of what happened to her, but I use it in a healthy way because I have learned masculine containers around money as well. Remember that anything in creation requires both the masculine and feminine, and I got the feminine money from my vibes from my parents, but I never learned the masculine, so I had to learn that from my husband and on my own. By the way, I did vlog my entire first day here yesterday, and for some reason the upload is taking a long time, but that will be posted on my $1 Million Babes channel. I definitely manifest like your mom. Beautiful, beautiful. Work on that masculine container though. I used to be terrified of her manifesting technique because of what happened to her, and like it would put me in like scarcity. But since I know about overflow and like masculine containers and investing in things, I can use her technique. So for example, yesterday, okay, so I'm a little bit crazy, but so I couldn't decide what purse to bring to Honolulu, and I like nothing was working in my closet, and so I was like talking to my daughter, and she's like, what if you didn't take a purse and just bought one when you landed there? And I'm like, oh my God, are you my mom? Is my mom's soul literally in you? My mom was so crazy that when she would travel back home to her country, she would not pack any luggage. She would just take her purse, and when she would land there after a 22-hour flight, she would go straight shopping. So she hated packing, so she would never pack. So I was like, I feel like you're channeling my mom right now. So I literally put my wallet in my carry-on, and I flew here, 8.5-hour flight. I check into my hotel, and I go downstairs, and I go shopping. I take you guys with me. I filmed everything, and I bought a purse. And and like transferred my wallet into it. So like now I am manifesting kind of like my mom, but like I'm not doing it from scarcity, which would often happen to her. I realized in my journal today that I manifested under pressure. Hustle manifesting. Girl, yes. A lot of women do that. I have done that. My mother used to do that. But you don't want to burn out your adrenals. Remember that we have 16 times less testosterone than men. And like when we manifest from hustle mode, it actually comes from our adrenals. That's where it's stored, our testosterone. So we're basically borrowing from our adrenals, which actually ages us faster, burns us out. So like this is science, right? Like I teach a marriage and a divine union between science and energy work. Like I believe it's all the same thing. So that's why you want to be a little bit careful. Yeah, I know. She's the best. My kids are amazing. Hi, Healing Light. Hey, babe. What's the masculine and feminine manifesting for money, like the difference? So Patrice, I actually have a whole video on this on my money channel called the $1 Million Babes. But to answer your question real quick, it's the feminine is being able to call in money. How much can I call in? Being able to call in amounts that are almost illogical. They defy physics, like they are quantum, like they're in amounts that make no logical sense. That's the calling in. The masculine is when the money shows up, can I save it, spend it, invest it, grow it? Like the practical 2D, 3D, I live on earth, like I must follow the laws of the earth portion of it. So that's where it's like the energy and the practical, the wave and the particle, like it's like the divine union between the two. I love clips of Alina. She makes me smile so much. Thank you, babe. She just loves every single one of you. She calls you mommy's women. By the way, I don't know if you guys knew this. She says, Mom, I'm making a video from like the other day when I was we were cooking together and Ayan was calling her and she's like, hold on, I'm making a little video for mommy's women. You know, like that's her like attitude of like mommy's women. Like, oh mom, you should film that for your women. Like I love it. Ah! She just lights up my life. Thank you for not holding back and living your beautiful life unapologetically. Tyra, you're gonna make me cry. I know. Like yesterday I was filming everything for you guys, right? And there was a part of me where like the ego clicked in and it was like, Mina, like you're acting like all of this stuff is like a big deal. Like you're a multimillionaire. Like you should act like this is not a big deal. And then the soul part clicked in and the soul part was, no, you need to show them how you're really feeling, how excited you get about the smallest things. Because yes, I get to have this now, and yes, I get to normalize it, but there's still a very much little girl part of me that's still rooted and connected and saying, oh my God, we made it. Like we get to do this. And I want to share that excitement with you. I don't want to be one of those snooty, snobby people that are like, yes, I just do this all the time. This is my normal. Yes, it is my normal now, but I still remember being a little girl wearing like Salvation Army clothes and like feeling like I didn't belong and having people make fun of me and bully me. And like I remember feeling poor and like all of that. Like I still remember, part of me still acknowledges that that was my past. And yes, I get to have all of that, but I want to always remember that for a reason. And the reason is because there's women out there that are in that situation right now. And if I'm not connected to that, if I disown that, then you're not going to feel like you can do it. Like I want to show you that you can come from nothing and you can have all the things that are real life happen to you and you can still make it here. Yes, despite all of that, you get to have it. We get to have it. We get to have it all. Okay, I get to be romanced and ravished by my husband. He gets to support me and provide for me and protect me and spoil the hell out of me. In fact, I was gonna do a video for you guys. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'm teaching, and I'm with my girls, my women in Hawaii. On the 7th, I have a VIP client that booked the entire day with me. And I'm seeing properties. Actually, let me look at the time too. I have appointments today. Okay, I need to leave in like 30 minutes. So someone keep time for me. At 10 a.m. Honolulu time, I need to be like ending this live stream. And but my goal is that I want to do a video for you guys, the cons of pros of marrying a masculine energy provider. This is a good problem to have. I'm not complaining. But one of the cons of marrying a masculine energy man is that he spoiled me so much that I literally felt like clueless and lost yesterday at the airport. Like I was just like, I don't know where to check my bag. And like he was on the phone with me and he's like, babe, like, okay, look for this sign, like go right, right? Like I had this moment and I was talking to my son. I was FaceTiming with him later, my oldest son, and I was like, I'm not complaining, but like I feel like your dad has spoiled me so much that I've lost neural pathways and like I feel like I can't function sometimes in real life. Like I have to figure it out, right? And he's like, it's funny that you're saying that because dad was saying that this is why he was like insisting and like encouraging for you to take the solo trip because he's like, he loves spoiling you, but he feels like sometimes like you forget how powerful you are and like what you're capable of. And I'm like, dad said that to you? Like that's freaking awesome and beautiful, right? Like we get to have it all and we still get to be powerful women. But yeah, I was acting like a child at the airport yesterday. Like I was acting like I couldn't remember how to do anything. And I was like, my husband has spoiled me so much that like I just take him for granted and kind of just assume he's going to do everything. So like I've forgotten how to do basic human things now. I get lost and my son helps me get home, Heather. So you know that spoiled life. You get it. So I'm going to do that whole video for you guys. Mina, how do you stop yourself from overspending? I feel like I could spend all the money down to zero. So Abby, I feel you, girl. So when I was at that point where I would like earn money and then get down to zero, I made a container around it and I actually teach that exact process in the MINA'S Play Shop. So if you're not in there, girl, you need that. In fact, when you sign up for any of my other courses, you can get a discounted price at the checkout for MINA'S. I highly recommend it. And spoiler alert, I'm going to be adding a new recording to that in the next month or two as well. So highly recommend that. But you need to set a container up. I'm still live, right? Okay, let me just see, make sure. I get that way too. When I haven't used the other side of my brain, my business managers do a lot and I forget how to do it. Yeah. I was like, I was having like this like spoiled diva moment at the airport. And like when I caught myself and I heard the words coming out of my mouth, I was like, okay, you are Mina fucking Irfan, one of the most powerful women on the planet. Like you can figure out where to check your bag. So yeah, we forget. I get to have it is my new favorite phrase. It stunned me when I recognized the truth of it. Girl, yes. I love you. Yes, absolutely. Mina, do you ever do a massive sale for 4th of July for your courses? I only do one massive sale a year, and that happens for my birthday in November. So that won't be happening again until November. But sometimes I'll do like little mini flash sales. So I have a flash sale going on the Femme container course right now for the next 24 hours. In fact, it ended earlier today, but I've extended it because I didn't get a chance to come on here and tell you guys about it. So it ends within the next 24 hours. I highly recommend this course. It is life-changing. Actually, in the last 18 months, the Femme Container course is one of 2 courses of mine that changed my life while I taught it. Like all of these quantum leaps that you're currently seeing, the power in my energy, my actual physical manifestations, all happened within the last like even less than 18 months since I taught the container course. It's that powerful that the teacher got changed through it. And my clients have had, my students in that course have had huge breakthroughs. So I highly recommend it. Another announcement is that on May 6th, 2022, I'm having an in-person intensive in Lisbon, Portugal. And on June 6th and 7th, I'm having an in-person intensive in Honolulu, Hawaii once again. So all of that information is listed in the description box. And if you email my team, they'll be able to send you more information. Okay. Mina, will you ever have a basic babes flash sale? I don't for that one, but you can use the code I am worthy to get 11% off of that course. I confidently had the no girlfriend talk yesterday and it made me feel wobbly. I even had bad dreams, but thanks to your work, I know I get to have it. Girl, yes, normalize it, right? So like you had it once, if you have it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, even if you're just doing it in your imagination while you're journaling, it makes you feel like you've been doing it, and like it reprograms your subconscious before you've actually even done it. My biggest resistance to becoming rich is family members turning toward me and saying, "Where's my share?" afraid of their judgment and disapproval. So Luther, I used to be afraid of that too, and then now I'm in a paradigm above it. So you can outgrow that paradigm. You can be in a paradigm where you're like, I get to be rich, and my family and friends get to respect me and my boundaries, and they get to be rich just from watching me be rich. But that's about it. Like, that's where it ends. So by the way, that is no longer my reality. Like, no one asks me for money. Like, no one expects that kind of stuff from me, because I'm in the paradigm above that one. So you can outgrow that in a flash. Okay. Oh, did it cut out? Okay. The energy you give is contagious. I can feel the high in my body. Ooh, I love that. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Who is joining me in Lisbon? Say I in the chat, and who is, or comments if you're watching this later, and who's joining me for the June mastermind in Honolulu. I'm super excited. For June, there's also a VIP day on June 3rd that you can upgrade to as well. How often do you say affirmations? Every time I open my mouth, if you watch any of my videos, you will notice that all I speak is affirmations. If someone was actually keeping tabs, they would realize that every single word that comes out of my mouth is an affirmation. Like, I say it all the time. Beautiful ladies, haven't taken many courses with Mina. Please know that the price of the program serve you. I actually pay more for the things now knowing I receive at the level that I invest. Girl, yes. Hi, Misty. Hey, girl. Yes, that's the thing that I believe, and my programs are actually encoded with this energy. I grid my courses with this energy that every dollar that you spend comes back to you 11 folds. In fact, that's something that that's inner work that I have every single member of my team do, my children, like anyone that touches or comes close to the energy of my business has to encode that in their vibration, that everything I spend, everything I give, I get 11 folds back. So if I smile at someone, I get 11 smiles back. If I spend $1, I get 11 folds back. So that's why people will buy my courses and then email me saying, oh my God, like I bought your course and manifested $40,000, manifested this. Even payment plans. So many of our clients that sign up on a payment plan will email us saying, can I pay this off in full now? I actually manifested the money out of nowhere, like out of this or that, right? That's why this work is life-changing. The price does actually serve you. Thank you for saying that, Misty, because that is true. I hope I can see you in Lisbon. Hey, Ren, I would love to have you. Spots are very limited. So if this is calling out to you, now is the time to sign up. You can go ahead and click the description box, and you can email my team for the payment link. I also posted it in my private Facebook group for 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs. We also emailed it out yesterday. Hi, Mina, I'm trying to attract love. Where do I start with your course? Girls, so many places. You can start with the basic babe bundle for overall manifesting in all areas, or you can just cut down to the chase and be like, you know what, I'm ready to date, and sign up for the rotational dating course called Modern Dating for Queens. Life-changing, life-changing. Just look at the rings. And here's the thing, only about 10% of my clients give me permission to post their ring pictures and their testimonials. The rest, I want to keep it private, and I totally understand they don't want their family and friends to find out, about doing this work. So what you see on that sales page, the testimonials that you see on my YouTube, that's about 10%. Most people are like, no, 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 I don't want you to share. I don't want my husband to see, or my fiance, or my mother, or my workers, or what, my employees. So this is powerful work, ladies. Can't wait to manifest. Oh, can't wait to see you in June. Manifesting it, girl. Yes. Would love to see you in Hawaii. What bag did you purchase? Okay, should I? Yes, it's cheaper here to buy. Should I go get it? Do you guys mind? Okay, I'm gonna go get it. Okay, let me go get it. Okay, I've totally ruined the unboxing that I will be uploading on the Million Dollar Babes channel, but this is the bag that I ended up getting. It was almost 15% cheaper, 14. It was 10% off the original price, and then Hawaii tax is 4%, 4.2%, something like that. And our tax in Houston, Texas is 8.25. So he showed me how much I saved. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I was too excited. So I missed it, but I saved money on this. So this is what I ended up getting. I'm super excited about it. I've already moved into this. And I also went to Chanel. Oh my God. So I fell in love with this bag at Chanel and super excited about it. And reminder. Damn it. Sorry about that. And there were scratches on the inside. So I was like, do you have a new one? And they said they don't because it's from a couple of seasons ago. So I had to let that one go. You're going to see it in the vlog. But I'm going to Ala Moana Center today, and I believe they have a larger Chanel store. Let me know if this is true, and I'm gonna see if they have a bag that I like. They didn't have much here. By the way, when I take the elevator down, Chanel is right there. Like, I walk into Chanel. Like, it's that close. After this live stream, I have to go get my hair blowed out, like blow dried out, like washed. So I've got that appointment. Then I'm going to the Sheraton Waikiki to look at so this trip is also serving for, like, I have to meet with all these hotels to look for a location for June. I do love the Ritz. That's where I'm at right now, and that's where this intensive is happening, at the Ritz-Carlton. But I wanted to have other options as well, so I have appointments there. And then I'm gonna go to Ala Moana Center and do a little bit of more shopping. But what do you guys think? I'm really happy with it. It's a good size, and I think for Europe, this is going to be a great bag for me to take as well. Let me see what you guys are saying. We are all glowing and growing. Hey, girl. Do you have a course for wives to recovering self-aware Barbie here who manifested a wonderful masculine energy man? You absolutely, absolutely need the 90-day relationship rehab. That course is life-changing. I still go back to that work if I'm ever like finding myself in like self-aware Barbie and being like controlling or weird with my husband. I like right now this happened. Actually, my manifestations were happening so fast. I was started having a container issue and started like micromanaging. This was like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, 90-day relationship rehab. What do we know, right? And like I went and just read the module names, and I was like, okay, this is resetting me. Like, no, we're not going back to self-aware Barbie. So 90-day relationship rehab, you can buy it separately or as part of the self-aware Barbie bundle. Thank you, Angela. No, a Sycon, I asked them. She said, would they decrease the bag? They said that they don't do discounts for the damage of the bag. They have to send it back. In fact, I was going back and forth, and she was like, to be honest with you, I don't even think I can sell you this bag. You have to see it, though. It's going to be in my vlog. It was so gorgeous, but it wasn't meant to be. I believe, like, if it's not meant to be, there's something better waiting for me in Ala Moana. But I was going to get two. I wanted to get that bag and this one, and then switch between the two on this trip. So let's see. Maybe I'll find one there. I love how you said you moved into the bag. Thank you. Thank you, babes. Thank you so much for celebrating the bag with me and everything. Thank you. Thank you. You are very much a part of my journey, and I hope that I'm part of yours as well. I'm so happy. Thank you. Yes, squealing is definitely my thing. When I squeal, like all my family members, my kids will run down. What happened, Mom? What happened? What happened? Tell us. Tell us. How many bags do you have, girl? I don't know. I haven't counted, and we will just keep that private. I don't know. Yeah, so babe, you didn't miss anything. Here's the bag. I actually did an unboxing on my other channel. That video was stuck for some reason. It's been uploading since last night, but I will, hopefully it'll get uploaded on my Million Dollar Babes channel today. Mina, do you have any other techniques on how to quantum leap? Girl, yes, I'm teaching all of that in the Quantum Self-Activated course. By the way, that is happening next week live. That course is my highest level work right now. It is the next level. It's the highest level. I'm teaching quantum jumping, quantum leaping, staying permanently in the quantum. All of that is happening in the Quantum Self-Activated course. Highly recommended. It is life-changing. Okay. Thank you, babe. Yes. Mina, you make me so happy just watching you and hearing you talking. One day I will meet you. Girl, yes, I can't wait. I love meeting you in person. It makes me so happy, so happy. Yes, Mina, you're totally lighting and putting fuel to my fire. Girl, yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be seeing the girls tomorrow. Some of you guys are here tomorrow live, and then in Lisbon in May, and then in Honolulu again in June. Like, so much live stuff happening. So ladies, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to freshen up and head out to my hair appointment. Super excited about that. Just last minute announcement. So the link for Lisbon is, you have to email my team to get the payment link. I also emailed it out. Lisbon event, Lisbon, Portugal, is happening live in live on May 6th, 2022. And then the Rich Babe Mastermind is happening in June, on June 6th and 7th, with a June 3rd VIP Rainmaker Day. That's happening as well. That link is in the description box. When you purchase the Rich Babe Mastermind, you get the Quantum Self-Activated course bonused in. So it's like you're getting it for free, basically. It's bonused in there. And then the other thing I want to mention is that for the next 24 hours, the Femme Fortune Container course is $112 off. No code needed. It's already been discounted. Thank you for treating us, babe. Enjoy and be safe. Come back and hang out with us soon. Love you. Thank you so much, Tara. Thank you, everyone. I just love your love, Mina. New vision and goals for me. Awesome, babe. I love you. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Love you. Bye. I almost don't want to say, like, let you guys go, but I've got to go get dressed and, like, freshen up for my hair appointment. I love you. I'll see you.